Kalalau, Yahweh, Basham, Yahweh Shai, Basham Rakakadash. Double honest to the apostles, salute to you, whoever's teaching the word in sincerity and in truth. Um, so on the screen, as you can see here, it says the AI Summit, London 2022. So um, uh, this year, it says that on the 15th of June. So I'm gonna be we're on the 9th of June now. So what I'm gonna do is when this is going on, I'm gonna check stuff out with this and see what comes out of this. So there's another a meeting of another thing that's got something to do with tying into this fourth industrial revolution grid grid B system, and I'm gonna do some stuff and videos on it and see if anything comes out. This is just a heads up here. Um, and they're gonna basically be talking about stuff pertaining to these prophecies in these scriptures, meaning the scriptures prophesize about this AI stuff. Okay, so this is gonna be now they do it every year, I think. Um, and you know, it the saying. Let's read it. It says the AI London Summit is the event of the summer where you can reconnect and network with your industry peers, engaging in strategic conversations on how to prepare for an AI powered future. Okay. So that is what they're preparing you for, an AI powered future. We all know what that entails. Okay, so it's gonna be on from Wednesday to Thursday. So that should be what, next week or something like that. I think that's next week. Next week, Wednesday. And like I said, there's another event that I think is on around that same date of something that's going to be going on, and they're going to be talking about it in the Houses of Parliament. So that's something, Lord willing, I'm going to do something on. But we all know what the scripture says about all this. I'm going to go into it. I'm just going to read it and just, touch on it quickly. Revelation 13:16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, which is a physical insertion. We know what that is. AI Yule, digital Yule, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And this is plans that these elites have got going on here. This is what they want people to. This is how they want people. This is what they want people to get. Let's see if I can bring something out here. Revelation 19:20, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. Now, this system, you got this New World Order, NATO, all these nations are coming together to bring in a global order. And basically, when he and you've got different parts of this beast. Like you got there's the Roman Catholic Church, Rome, over there, and you know what they're doing? They're gonna use every avenue under the sun to try and get people to accept this system. You know, they're already using they're using this politics, and they're basically using it financial, the economic crash. Because what they're gonna be debating, what they mentioned today on the news is if they should give everybody that's got housing benefits, or you got the state paying for your house, your benefits. You know, that's what they pay for your property over here. That every time they pay that would actually go towards you owning the place. So they're resetting everything. Another thing they're talking about, which you're going to talk about in Parliament, is a universal basic income. So everything's being spoken on. It says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. And them that worshipped his image, these were both cast into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. So you're gonna be judged by the Most High for taking that, amalgamating yourself with this setup. And they got many devices of how they're trying to bring this in. Let me do something here. Go to images. It says the AI Summit, the world's largest event for business. So they got this picture of the human brain. Seems like they got a video on it. You know what? Let me give the video a shot. Now it almost looked like, so you got the robot. It almost looked like someone was tapping their hand. Right there. But it's going so quick. It's going so quick. That you know they almost didn't want you to see that. You see? So that's how he gets down. So he's gonna deceive them that take this mark. Now we know what the judgment is. That's in Revelations 14. It tells you what the judgment is. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And it's in the power of their hands to do this, which is why they're doing it. They've got all these meetings happening, WHO meetings, Bilderberg meetings, all these different meetings that are taking place. And like I said, this is all prophecy, because the scriptures talks about the secret counsel of the wicked. The Most High told you that they will be having councils. He's the one that told you that they will be having these councils. So they're just doing what they got set up to do. These dark councils, because they're not of the light. They're of the darkness. These dark councils, man, of Satan. Okay, we represent the light. Now they pass these legislations in the daytime and stuff as if they're righteous, man, and, you know, but it was a dark council. So they put these things into different parliaments, or, you know, whatever you know, channel of system that you're dealing with. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. The word grievousness. And in order to have everybody get an implant to be able to do anything, come on, man. Toil, trouble, labor, trouble, mischief. Weary and effort. To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people. You ain't gonna have no rights if you get this. You think you're gonna have rights? You ain't gonna have rights, man. And it's funny that they're doing this in the London, yeah, which down there in London, which is London is one of the frogs. Let's get that. The Lord jacked them Egyptians up with them frogs. What we got here? And you know what? The Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is getting ready to take this place over, man. He's really gonna start doing stuff out here. It's gonna get medieval out here, man. It really is. And a lot of these people are not ready for that. They're just not. They're just not ready, man. Revelation 16:13. And I saw 3 unclean spirits, like frogs, come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. Let's go again. See, these people are just, look at them, man. See, I'm trying not to miss this. You see, look at what's on his hand. The best way to deal with AI is to actually fuse yourself with AI. They'll tell you that. And they're probably going to tell you that at this event. We're talking about what they call biometrics. So a lot of these individuals that go to these places, they're into the beast, man. They're asleep. They're not of the light. Let's see if I can find it. We're of the light. We're of the day. They're not of these people are zombies, man. And that's what we said. They look at this stuff as if it's a fascinating technological advancements. You know, they're fascinated. This is a good one. 2 Peter 1:19. We have also a sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts. You know, you got these Masons like to tell you with the dawn or the cult and this and that and that and this. Well, actually, the day dawning represents us. You are the cult, the Eastern Star, and all that. Really, that all represents us. Lord willing, I can do another video on that. So I'm gonna try and remember that and do another video on that. Go into that day dawn and that day star. First Peter 2:9. But you're a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that you should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. And that's why the scripture says, love not the world and the things that they're in. That 2 Timothy 1:10, it's a bad scripture, man. Because we're going to become gods. We're going to become gods, alright? So there's the 1 Timothy, and this is 1 Thessalonians 5:5. So that was what 2 Timothy 1:10, and this is 1 Thessalonians 5. It says, ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. All right. First John 3:1. Behold, what manner of love the Father, Yahweh, have bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of the power. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. The world don't know the Most High. We're telling you. We're telling you about the Most High and his Son and what they're getting ready to do. Meanwhile, the world's wandering after this beast. The whole world's wandering after this beast, man. 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Into the den, man, shoot. Anyway, on to the next video. Shalom.